Life Cycle of Florida Animals, Part 1. So usually I start off with vocabulary for a section, but the vocabulary for this lesson is more to Part 2, so I'm going to save it for the Part 2 video. So let's talk about leatherback sea turtles. Leatherback sea turtles live in the ocean for most of the year. However, mother turtles must return to the beach to lay their eggs. A mother turtle digs a nest in the sand, then she lays her eggs and returns to the ocean. After 2 months, the eggs begin to hatch. The hatchlings, or young turtles, crawl at night toward the ocean. The hatchlings look exactly like adult sea turtles, only smaller. They will be adults in about 12 to 15 years. Young turtles have only a 25% chance that they will make it to the ocean, which is why so many people put their efforts together in order to help them. So keep that in mind as we go through the other life cycles. The life cycle of a reptile. Like plants, animals go through life cycles. Some animals change more during their lives than others. Mammal and reptile young look very much like their parents. The American alligator that we have here has a life cycle similar to that of a sea turtle, but there's also some differences. In the very first stage, the mother alligator builds a nest of plants and mud, and she stays close to this nest. Number 2, the mother helps the babies hatch. She might need to break an egg or two or to give them some space. She might move them around. Number 3, the hatchlings stay with their mother for about a year. And lastly, at the age of 11 or 12, the alligators are considered adults. What are some differences you notice between the American alligator and the leatherback sea turtle? Well, the first thing is the mother stays with the nest when it comes to the alligators. The sea turtle mother leaves. The same can go for when the babies are hatching. For the sea turtles, they must hatch on their own and make it to the ocean on their own. And they usually are not reunited with their mothers unless they make it to the ocean. The American alligator, their mother stays with them for a year, from birth until about a year old. And then lastly, they're more or less the same age when it gets to when they are considered adults. The life cycle of a mammal. So mammals give birth to live babies. They don't lay eggs like a reptile does. These babies cannot walk or open their eyes at birth. They are very dependent on their mothers. The babies drink milk from their mothers to survive. They don't start hunting like the reptiles do. So let's talk specifically about the Florida panthers. Florida panthers are often born in late spring. Within 2 months, their mothers take them with her when she hunts. The young cat remains with their mother until they can hunt and live on their own. When the panthers are between the ages of 2 and 3, they may have kittens of their own, and the panther life cycle begins again. So stay tuned for part 2, which we're going to talk about the life cycle of different kinds of insects.